What's going on YouTube? It's Brian D for 3 here, and this is the first of a video series I'm going to be calling Prime Performance Challenges. The goal of this is for me to reproduce the best weekly stat lines of the NBA in NBA 2K15. So I'm going to be player locking on that specific player playing against the CPU on Hall of Fame difficulty for now in 12-minute quarters. We're going to kick it off by doing Anthony Davis's opening night stat line against the Orlando Magic in a win at home. Davis had 26 points on 10 of 22 shooting to go along with 17 rebounds, 9 blocks, 2 assists, and 3 steals, actually almost getting a triple-double. And the 9 blocks tied his career high. And he's the first player in NBA history with 25 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 blocks in a season opener since blocks were first recorded. As you see me get that nice offensive rebound and that post hook to start off the game. But yeah, the Brow followed up this performance with a 31 point, 15 rebound, 3 blocks, and 2 steal performance in a loss to the Mavericks. But regardless, that's still a great start to the season. He's averaging 6 blocks a game right now, and he leads the NBA in player efficiency rating, which, if you don't know, is a measure of basically the positive impact that a player has while he's on the floor. And as you see me, I don't know what I was jumping for right there, but I clearly wasn't going to block that shot by Tobias Harris. So you see me trying to get open a little bit and, you know, trying to get my teammates open too, come off the pick, post up Kyle O'Quinn. I can't really get anything going in the offense, so I'm trying to get my teammates open with screens, and you see Drew Holiday knock down the jumper right there. But what do you guys think about Anthony Davis right now? Is he playing like a top 3 player? Could he be that number 3 guy in the NBA? It's pretty clear cut that the number 1 and number 2 players are LeBron James and Kevin Durant, but it's been up in the air about who this number 3 player could be, and Anthony Davis right now is looking like he could be that number 3 guy. He's putting up stat lines that, you know, not many people in the league can even measure up to. The only guys I know in the league that could get these kind of shot block numbers are Serge Ibaka and Roy Hibbert, that you see getting big block numbers like that. But yeah, he's really looking like he can be that guy. You know, he can average 20 points on offense with 10 rebounds and get you a steal and a half a game and 3 blocks, and that's really hard to come by. I'd actually say right now he's at about the same point as a Blake Griffin, because Blake Griffin doesn't really get it done on defense the way that Anthony Davis does. But Blake Griffin is a very skilled player. You know, he can kind of handle the ball, and as you'll see in a later video, he's starting to extend his range a little bit. He can shoot. He's starting to get a jumper now, and he can make his free throws. As you see me get my 2nd rebound of the game. Actually had a pretty easy time rebounding in this game, but I was a little upset that Eric Gordon missed that wide open jumper. He's been having a really bad season. Actually, he needs to get his stuff together. But I get another rebound. I'm running the floor, try to lay it up, but you know, Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm not gonna make that layup. Is it just me, or do you just miss a lot of layups in 2K15? I didn't actually own NBA 2K14. I had 2K13 on the Xbox 360. I just upgraded to Xbox One this year. But you see me getting to the line, trying to be a little more aggressive. I see I only have 2 points, and I missed the first free throw. And Anthony Davis is a pretty good free throw shooter at a 79 rating, but I get the excellent release there. But there's not many guys in this league who can shoot free throws at 75% and block shots. You know, guys like Larry Sanders, Dwight Howard, they can get the shot blocks, but they can't really shoot free throws or have any kind of a mid-range game at all. So that's another thing that makes Anthony Davis really unique as a player. But you see Eric Gordon get swatted right there, and that was just embarrassing. That would have got me my first assist of the game. Eric Gordon really slacking. I get another rebound here, pass it out to Eric Gordon, but you know he's not going to do anything because, maybe he is. He's going to hit a jumper, get his first points of the night. And so, but yeah, it's a really interesting debate on Anthony Davis. I personally think he's a top 5 player. I think it's a little premature to be calling him the number 3 guy in the league. But we'll have to see how the rest of the season pans out. I don't think he'll be a top 3 player until his team starts winning. And right now, their team is 1-2, I believe. But they're not looking like they can make the playoffs right now. They don't really have a guy who can close games. And unless Anthony Davis develops into that guy, it's not really looking like they're going to be making a whole lot of noise in the Western Conference. I was watching the game versus the Mavericks. They were really struggling to close out that game. Tyreke Evans was hucking up 3-pointers at the end. He was missing his jumpers, although he did have a tremendous third quarter. And he actually almost had a triple-double that game. Almost earned himself a Prime Performance Challenge. But he's no Anthony Davis, as I get the nice post move to go. And you see Tobias Harris there miss the dunk from point-blank range. And I go for the lob, but I can't complete it. But I get the easy bucket inside. But, yeah, I'm not really sure who the number 3 guy is right now. I think only time will tell. But even if he's not a top guy right now, Anthony Davis is only 21 years old. And he actually has a very decorated resume for a 21-year-old. As you see me get the nice block on the rookie Elfrid Payton, who is off to a decent start, I'd say. But he's a very decorated 21-year-old if you think about it. I mean, the guy has 2 gold medals now after the FIBA Olympics, or the FIBA World Championships this year. And he was on the Olympic team in 2012, so that's 2 Olympic medals, or not 2 Olympic medals, but he has 2 gold medals at the age of 21. That's very impressive. And he notched his first All-Star team this year, or last season. And he's going to be making All-Star teams probably for the rest of his career, with the stat lines that he's putting up, regardless of if his team is winning or not. Because 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks, that can't be ignored. I tried to go inside here on Kyle O'Quinn, but he wasn't having that today. He wasn't having that. So I'm struggling on offense a little bit, actually. I was very turnover prone with Anthony Davis, as you'll see, especially down the stretch. But I hit him with a nice behind-the-back move, dish it to Ashik, who gets the and one. But I'm actually going to be sent to the bench here, and I don't get back in until much later in the game. You'll see it's the 4th quarter now. I have 16 rebounds and 17 points, but I need another 9, so I have to start being aggressive. I call for it there, post up the rookie Elfrid Payton, go for the jump hook. I still can't get it. I was really off with the jump hooks, and I couldn't finish inside, and I get it stripped again. I couldn't even rest for a second there. The rookie wasn't having that. But yeah, I was having a really tough time taking care of the ball. It seems like whenever you post up, the CPU is just the master of stealing the ball from you. I had 9 turnovers this game, actually. A couple of them were charges, a couple were 3 seconds in the key, a couple of them were really bad passes like that. But I was a little desperate to get that second assist to try and replicate that stat line. But you see I'm having no problem with the rebounds. I'm trying to run the floor right now. I'm being unselfish, giving it to Austin Rivers, but he doesn't want to shoot because the CPU is a little shy. And it seems like when you play on Hall of Fame, your CPU teammates have a really tough time at making their shots too. Eric Gordon, as you saw earlier, he wasn't really hitting his shots. Drew Holiday wasn't being aggressive. Neither was Tyreke Evans. And you see Aaron Gordon right there slamming on me. I thought I could get the chase down block right there, but clearly not. But I tried to get back at him. I wasn't going to let a rookie embarrass me like that. I tried to slam it, but Anthony Davis gets in for the nice layup, and I only have 7 points to go before I hit 26. So you know I'm going to try to be a little bit more aggressive. You see me running the floor, John Salmons, being a little unselfish, trying to go for the lob again. I don't know how to finish a lob. It always seems like whenever I call for one, I just jump and catch it in midair, but I don't throw it down. That's a little annoying, especially when I miss those layups, when I know I could slam it on a 6-foot guard. That's a little frustrating. But you'll see me try and post up again. They'll strip it from me on the first try. And I think that's Luke Ridnour who goes to the line. And I get my 21st rebound of the game. And so I'm 4 ahead of the game. And I turn the ball over again on another really bad pass. I promise you, I'm not going to turn the ball over this much later on. But you see me with the double cross trying to cheese, get inside with the baby hook, and get my 26th point. So that just about wraps up the game. We lost by 19 points to the Magic, which is really embarrassing. But nevertheless, I got my 26 points. I got 20-something rebounds. I wasn't even anywhere close to 9 blocks. That's really hard to get. I had 3 blocks, as you can see. 1 assist. I was 1 short. Had 2 steals instead of 3. I only shot 40% from the line. And I also had to beat Ryan Anderson when Anthony Davis got subbed out. I was 7 for 17 with him. Kind of mediocre, but I did that in all of 31 minutes. So as this video wraps up, I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next video. Peace.